Well, hey guys, how you guys doing? It's me, it's Jeff, 7Demo7, and this is my end of the year wrap-up video now. It's coming a little bit late because we're in the middle of January right now, but I thought I wouldn't really do a end of the year wrap-up of all my videos and all that stuff because it takes a lot of time, and I thought it would be better just to kind of talk to you guys and about a few things. First thing on the agenda that we want to talk about is YouTube and how they've changed a lot of their subscription services. So a lot of you guys will know this subject already, but if you don't know, you might not be getting notifications. Oh, one of my lights just burned out. You might not be getting notifications for my videos when they first post. If you look on this video, there'll be a little bell down by where the subscribe button is or just near it. Make sure you click on that so you guys are getting updated every time I do upload a video, and that does help me out. One of the reasons I would like you guys to check the subscription status to my channel is because 80% of my views come from people who are not subscribed to my channel. So if you haven't subscribed, please do so. I would really appreciate it. Alright, as you guys know, 2016 brought a couple of milestones for me. Number one, I hit 5,000 subscribers, and I also hit 1 million views a little bit before that. So that was a huge milestone for me. I'm hoping to get to 2 million by the end of this year, which should be a pretty attainable goal. Thank you so much to all you guys that share my videos on Facebook and whatnot. It really helps to grow my channel. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay guys, so that brings me to a subject about my channel, which is channel support. And I know that some channels have Patreon and some channels have a PayPal thing on their account for supporting channels. I don't have that right now. I started out with a Patreon because some people did ask me. They said, hey, I want to support your channel. Please put up a Patreon link, and I did, and not too many people responded, which is fine. You know, I do just fine without the support, which is fine. But I got a couple comments from some of the people saying, oh, I just don't want to do Patreon or any of the other things because it's kind of like a subscription service where every month they're paying a certain amount of money, and you know your needs change, so you can't always donate $1 or $5 a month. A lot of guys will have noticed that I do place affiliate links in some of my videos. Not all of them, because not all companies have affiliate links. And what that means is that when you click on that link that's in my video, it actually helps to support my channel. If you order that product or something in their website, I get credit for it. I get a little tiny bit of that sale. So that's a really great way of supporting my channel without having to support my channel. So if you like the products that I promote and show you guys, if you just click on the links, it does help my channel. And that's a way, let's say if you do end up buying something in a roundabout way, it helps to support my channel without you guys having to dedicate $5 or $1 a month. So, and for those of you that do click through on the Banggood links and the GearBest links, those do help me out a ton. So thank you so much to all you guys that have done that. Alright guys, so going back to the year in review, 2016, I counted up how many videos I've produced in 2016, and it was something like 283 videos, which ended up being somewhere like 1.2 videos a day. So basically almost every day I produced a video, which is pretty crazy. Last year I think I produced like 134, something like that, something around that nature. So I'm looking to keep on that same level of videos, hopefully not one a day, that would be pretty crazy. So, but that was a ton of effort this last year, and it certainly has paid off. My subscribership has gone way up, my YouTube views have gone way up, so thank you guys once again. Alright, that brings us to what was my favorite video that I produced of the year. I have two actually. One was the Cloud Surfer challenge, the Hobby King Cloud Surfer. I did a 1-hour challenge. I wanted to see if I could get it to fly for an hour, and it's not necessarily the subject of the video, but it's more or less the story of it. It's kind of how we kind of built it up, how I made the wiring harnesses, and the story of I did a funny landing. You know, I had to jump over my airplane when I was landing, so that was a really fun video. I'll have that video linked probably up there. And my second favorite video, of course, was the me going 109 miles an hour with my quadcopter. That was a really fun video, and it's one of those things that just kind of came together pretty organically. I never set out in my videos to go super fast with a quadcopter. So here's the situation. So one of the guys up at Kite Hill has a speed gun, a radar gun. And one of these days he goes, oh, I just want to figure out, you know, how fast are your guys' quadcopters going up here? So he radared it, and I think we got up to like 84, 85 miles an hour. and I was testing some motors and testing some props and whatnot. I was testing the RK props, and one day I put the RK props on there. He goes, "Hey, let me radar that again." So we radared again. We hit 95 miles an hour, and we were like, "Wow, that was pretty cool." So I put that video up, and I got a call from Brandon and JD from Emax, actually Brandon, and they basically said, "Hey, would you like to try our new motors to see if you can get over 100 miles an hour?" And I said, yes, I would, definitely. So I got some of the new 2600 kV, the RSS version of their motors, which I'll put a link to that as well in the description. So I put those motors on, and I was going up to Kite Hill, and I wasn't even planning on filming, but JD and Brandon were flying that day. They said, "Hey, we'll meet you." And the guy that had the radar was there. And so it all kind of came together kind of haphazardly. We didn't even plan it. But that video, number one, it was intense to film because we were flying 100 miles an hour at ourselves, which is just terrifying, so don't do it. Really, if a quadcopter hit you in the neck right here, you would be dead, especially at 109 miles an hour. Now, after that video played, Scott, the guy who was the radar guy, he goes, this radar tracks the objects going away and towards you just as well. I'm like, well, duh. Okay, well, next time I do a speed check, I'm going to go flying away from myself. So that was kind of stupid. All right, so that video, in the shortest amount of time, has the most amount of views. I think I'm already up to like 25,000 views, which is a lot of views from my channel. That's great. So that was my definite favorite video of 2016. Alright guys, that brings us to my least favorite video of the year, and it's not really my least favorite, but it was my hardest to film. It was basically the story of me, how I got these nice scars on my hand. And if you guys haven't seen that video, I'll put a link to it right up here, but it was a really intense situation. It was tough to talk about because I'm a pretty experienced person, and it was hard to swallow my pride and just... But I figured if I produce this video, it might help somebody, give them a second thought when they're having a hard time with their quadcopter. So it wasn't really my least favorite. It was my hardest to tell. But I wish it didn't happen. So I guess that's my least favorite subject, I suppose, of 2016. Alright guys, so I'm just going to talk about maybe two more subjects and then 2017. So one of the things that's been happening in the last year and a half or so is that every company has kind of gone to Apple iPhone style packaging in their packaging. Here's a RunCam package. This looks very similar to an iPhone with the packaging and everything. My question is, do we need this kind of packaging for what we do? I mean, these things come in these type of packages and we immediately throw them away, or some of us repurpose them, I know that, but we can't repurpose it all, right? So, do we need this kind of packaging? Is it wasteful to you guys? Now, one of the biggest offenders of this was the Turnigy graphene batteries, and a lot of people commented online about how it comes in a magnetic box and it's big, it's really big, and you open it up, it's got foam all around it, then it's got a drawstring bag, velvet bag, and do we need all this stuff? Because I mean, if you're buying mini quad batteries and you're buying 15 of these things, you're going to have 15 of these boxes kind of just lying around, and I suppose you can recycle them, but the point is, do we need manufacturers to coddle us and to make us give us an error of quality when something is a quality product? Maybe they can use minimalized packaging while still looking like a quality product is what I'm getting at, I guess. Now, the one thing that another trend that I've seen in the last year and a half is functional packaging. One of the best examples of that was the Quantum Cyclops goggles. It came with this great clamshell. It had a handle on one end, a clamshell opening with padding on the inside, and it kept your goggles beautifully safe, and that's what you want for your goggles. So also here is the MakerFire. I'm going to have a review coming up on this very soon. This is the MakerFire box for the MakerFire. It keeps everything, look how organized this is. It keeps your quad safe. It has room for extra batteries. I can put 1, 2, 3, 6 batteries here, and I have room for a couple extras here. This is the kind of packaging I like, something that you can use. Now, do you need to reuse a battery box? No. Do you need a box that can protect your mini quad? You definitely do. You want to throw this in a backpack? All you do is put this together, you toss that in your backpack, and you're ready to go. That's the kind of packaging I love. So this I would like to encourage when it's necessary, but when it's a RunCam or a graphene battery, To me, I don't need that type of packaging. I would like slim packaging and thoughtful packaging. Tell me what you guys think. Alright, this is going to be something that you guys might be able to relate to, but it'll be more relatable to the guys that do a lot of reviews on YouTube. So, I know Albert Kim and I have talked about this, but to you companies that send us things for review, it would be prudent to leave a business card or your company website name on the thing that you're sending. Now, RunCam is always great. They always have their name on the package. We know where RunCam comes from, and they send me things on a regular basis. But when I get things for review from a few of the other companies, they send me things, and these items are offered by several different companies. So if you want your product to be displayed on a channel, you want to make sure that you get credit for it, because sometimes things come into my office and I have no clue who sent it to me. It'll say it came from China, from Zhaojing. A lot of times it comes from Shenzhen, China, but it says it's coming from Mingzhou, and you don't know who this person is, and you don't know what company they work for, and there's no documentation in the inside or on the outside of the packaging. So my biggest advice to Chinese companies is to slip a business card in from the website that you are sending it from, because sometimes we don't know. Alright guys, so that brings us to 2017. Now in 2017 I want to do a few more live events, maybe on Facebook or on YouTube. You guys can let me know which ones you like best. But I've done a few of them, and I want to start to cultivate that a lot, because I like the community aspect of that, which is really attractive to me. Also, I've been talking with Albert Kim and also Matthew Ogborn about doing some more collaborative events. Albert is obviously, he lives pretty close to me, but Matthew, he lives on the other side of the pond. But we're thinking about maybe doing some online chats together with you guys. So this is something that's just been in the planning stages right now. Hopefully Matt and I can get together online and make some pretty cool projects come together. I like Matt a lot. He's fantastic. Albert Kim is a great one as well. I am having a video that's coming up in 2017 that's going to highlight a couple of pilots and reviewers on YouTube that just don't have the type of views that they should be getting. Anyway, that's it for this video. I thought, like I said, instead of doing a long drawn out 2017, like I did, this is my 2016, excuse me, this is a 2015 video that I did. And it took me tons of time to do it. So I figured I'd just sit down and talk to you guys and see what you guys thought. Tell me what you guys think. If there's anything you guys want to add to the conversation, please put it down in the description below and where the comments are. And I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good 2017. Thanks.